And there you have it, the first guy to leave pre 5 minutes already.
This guy here?
You know what? He just left.
Alright ladies and gents, welcome. This game was amazing. We made the enemy quit. I think all of them quit before 6 minutes. So yeah, as you can see, we're laning versus Wraith, hugging those walls, making sure we get the couple of farm, a bit of loss hits, and making sure to stay out of line of sight from the Wraith. Wraith actually deals a lot of damage, but this Wraith was caught out of position quite often. You'll see that I start with the flask instead of the grappling hook, and the reason for that is the flask is harder to dodge, right? If the player knows what he's doing, he can dodge your third ability, the hook or the claw, but the Q, the first ability, is quite difficult to dodge. Now you'll see I'm spamming the lane, I'm pushing out the lane, also making sure that I stick close to my flag bearer because he is the one that's going to be healing you. You'll also see that I often focus the enemy flag bearer so that they cannot be healed. Alright, now we've just upgraded or just gotten our next ability, so this is where we're going to be doing ample damage. You see we combo it up, spray, and loads of damage. The hook lands and down goes Wraith. Right, our first kill of the game. Slightly gets paused here for a second, but play will resume very quickly. Off we go again, forcing out that flag bearer. Now you'll also notice that I'm not going shop just yet. I'm going to save up. I want to get as much lane pressure as possible. Alright, I'm already winning the lane. Might as well grab as much souls as I can while number one Wraith is not in the lane. And also I can dish out quite a bit of tower damage, right? I can do a lot of damage on the Guardian. Here you can see starting to focus a bit more on some creeps, getting some last hits. Wraith isn't back yet. And if I have over 1k, that means I can buy 2 items, right? So now it's worth running back, getting some heals from that creep, and then grabbing 2 items instead of just the 1 item that I would have been able to grab earlier on. So note that I am also buying 2 vitality items and no damage or anything else. It is really important that I be able to sustain in lane here, right? If I can dish out damage and take damage but heal it up quite quickly, it's going to make me stay in lane a lot longer than the Wraith and also not have me at a vulnerable stage. Alright, if this Wraith was good, she would be able to deal quite a bit of damage to me. But as you can see, I am literally spamming the flask on her, denying as much souls as I can from her, and thus starving her of farm, so she's not getting items while I am. You see I'm already about 550 gold ahead of her, 550 souls ahead of her. And you'll see me looking around, seeing if I can get close to her at some point so that I can spam some abilities. You'll see all of a sudden I see 2 enemies in my lane. It looked like 2, but that forces me to back off immediately. So I'm assuming that she felt that she was losing the lane and she called in for backup. Backup arrived. Luckily I am tanky and I do have the double vitality item, so that means that my regen is strong and I will be able to sustain in line even versus the 2 of them as long as I play safe. So you can see I'm falling back. I'm not playing aggressive at all here, keeping my distance, making sure that I am not in trouble, and once again spamming out spells, spamming out the Q. I mean, there's no mana cost, why not spam spells? So I've accumulated enough money as well, or enough souls, and I am close to this shop, so I might as well go grab it. I'm just double checking, making sure there's no extra souls to be had here. And now we go get some spirit items. We want to get some burst damage going. Alright, nice, some farm under tower, spamming that Q again. This one doesn't land unfortunately, but all's well that ends well. Like I said, it doesn't cost mana. It's a low cooldown, so I can just continually spam it. You also see that I pop my second ability, the shield, so that will help me tank a little bit more damage in this lane where I'm 1 versus 2. See me getting aggressive here, I'm on my high ground, so I might as well. And in a 2v1 situation, I do manage to get a kill, right? How great is that? And there you have it, the first guy to leave pre 5 minutes already.
This guy here?
You know what? He just left.
So after I kill them 1v2 lane, the guy just leaves. Alright, now this puts Wraith at a dangerous situation because I'm already stronger than them. I just beat them in 1v2 and now she's alone. You do see that after pushing that lane, I do take some time to go back and make sure that I've got all the excess goodies I can grab, and out comes the harass damage again. Now you see that Haze is also in my lane, so that's the third hero in my lane since I started this game. 5 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes, we got 3 heroes here. Haze does push with Wraith. I do put my ult, I know that I'm going to be stronger than them. The life drain will keep me going. I lose track of the Wraith, but find her just as my ult ends. No spells to spam, so back off. I'm still full HP, but I need to wait for my spells to come off cooldown so I can dish out some damage. And how do you know? Here is 7, the 4th hero in my lane.
Another one.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
So there you have it. In the span of a minute, we have 4 enemies abandoned. 3 of them coming from my lane at some point. Alright, shows you what a bit of pressure can do to the enemy. If you feed and your enemy gets upset with you, it's gonna cause some problems. Alright, we take down 7 here from our lane. 7 ended up being the only guy to actually stay till the end of the match. You'll see Vindicta's losing HP at the moment and she's gonna die and abandoned pretty shortly after that, so we lose Vindicta as well. 7 was the only man to stay behind and actually fight. Pretty boring because all you're going to see is us pressure the lanes and push into tower. He's going to try and 1v4 us, so you'll see 2 of our teammates also left. But I'm not going to bore you with that, I'll just forward to the end clip and yeah, enjoy. And there you have it, just like that we end the game with a final little kill onto 7. Thank you guys for spending some time on my channel, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more clips, join me on Twitch or like and subscribe this video. Tell me in the comments what is the quickest you have had the enemy abandon.